is going, anime fans of the world? My name is Anime Recon, and welcome back to the Waifu Wars of Summer Anime 2016. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in for this competition. So, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel so you can watch this, every season. So, if you're new to my channel, what is Waifu Wars? Well, Waifu Wars is basically a competition where I choose 6 girls from a variety of shows each season, and only one of them will become the waifu of the season. So it's basically like a competition. It's a show. So, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show as I, Anime Recon, talk about those girls and to see whether they're fit enough to become the waifu of the season. Also, guys, please don't forget to leave a comment down below on who your favorite waifu of this season is so I can know, because I really want to know your suggestion of who your favorite waifu is. And don't forget to drop a like and share this video with your friends, because I really want to make this series grow even bigger, because I'm really having fun doing these things and, to entertain you guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado and without any more delay, let us play the intro and jump to the show.
Welcome to the future.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and here are the contestants, or the girls, who will become waifus, hopefully one of them. Let us go. The first girl we have, of course, Aine from Masugauken HXH. Second girl we've got is, of course, Shizuru from Rewrite. Number 3 we have is Rem from ReZero. Number 4 we got Yatori from Alderamin of the Sky. Number 5 is Princess Alicia from Tales of Zestiria the X. And of course, finally, we have got Izzy, or Bluesy Floozy, from Taboo Tattoo. Ladies and gentlemen, those are gonna be the girls and the contestants, and only one of them will become the waifu. So, I'm gonna talk about each and every one of them, maybe the pros and cons, and a few pictures for you guys to see what they look like. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so the first girl we have, of course, is Aine. So let's just talk about Aine. Let's just do a brief discussion about Aine, the very sexy girl, of course. One of my most favorite girls, actually, in the series of Masugauken HXH. So, first of all, what we know about her is that she has a very sexy body, bro. Holy shit. And that suit that she wears, to fight off the robots, the bad people, and it's just really, really etchy. It's such a strong feeling. It's very engaging for us, of course, for like all the male people who watch shows like this. It just really hypes them up to see suits and, etchiness like this. It's just, awesome to see that happening. And of course, she has silver hair. As you all know, my two most favorite, girls with hairs is red-haired girls and silver-haired girls, because they're just the best. Seeing girls that have my favorite hair color just makes me love them. I love them fucking much. Next thing about her is that she is a true fighter. We all know that. We've seen her battle. I really love her battle style. It's really fucking good. And of course, one thing about her is that she does not like it when the main character hangs out with other girls, because she wants them all to herself. Because the only way she can get powered up is by doing lewd things to her. But trust me, when it comes to the censorship to this anime, you are gonna hate it when it comes to the censorship, because they censor it with those weird technology on the nipples and not even to show anything. But of course, it's not too heavy. The censorship is not too heavy. It's okay, it's light, it's not too bad. I really like it. The only thing that's bad about her, though, is that she constantly needs to be checked on. And what I mean about that, she has a meter, which is for her hybrid gear, and if it goes down below the required percentage, she needs to be powered up. So you have to consistently do that. And what you need to do is do loot things with her. That's the only disadvantage of this girl. But of course, you guys might not think it's a disadvantage. You guys might think it's really good to do loot stuff with her, but you have to do it constantly. You have to keep a track and a record of how long she battles for and if she needs that. So that's the only bad thing about her. And that's her overall. That's her character overall. Second girl we got is, of course, Shizuru from Rewrite. Now, when it comes to Shizuru, boys, you know that she is the most cutest girl in this series. Holy shit. The girl who always wears an eye patch, man. The reason why she wears an eye patch is because she has two different colors in her iris. She has, I think, a green one and a blue one, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But holy shit, when she showed that to Kotaru, the main character, when she showed him that, I was like, oh my god, that's the most cutest thing I've ever seen. And don't get me wrong about that, she's also a blondie, ladies and gentlemen. Blondie girls are really good, but of course, I already said that my favorite hair color girls are red and silver. But, you know, blondie, don't have a problem with that. A lot of people like blondies, I mean, come on, I'm not even joking. Another good thing about her is that she loves to have a picnic, like, outside. Like, every time when it comes to lunchtime during the series, we see her outside having a picnic, and maybe Kotaru, you know, wants to join her and eat with her and have fun with her, because that's what she likes. She is a typical girl, boys. She's a fucking typical girl. As well as that, she easily blushes, like, when the main character says stuff, and maybe it's like something very sexual, she blushes and she does like weird movements to try and shut him up. It's so fucking cute, man, holy shit. Adding to that, she also wears a beautiful school uniform dress. Like, everybody wears the same school uniform. It's such a beautiful dress. It's really, you know, inspiring for me. It's so engaging to see such a style of an outfit for this school. Never seen that before in anime, so it's a new thing and I really like that outfit style. But the only bad thing about her, of course, is that she possesses a power which erases people's memories. So, yeah, if you spend, like, for example, her parents, of course, when she was with her parents, she had a horrible backstory, man. It's not as bad as Lucia, of course. Lucia is the worst by far. I mean, her parents were attacked by a fucking fire-breathing dragon during outside her house. She was taken to the hospital, and after days and days, her parents started to fight, and then they totally forgot about Shizuru because of her power. So yeah, probably if you spend too much time, you know, by going years and years, if you like with her for a long time, you might forget her. You might end up forgetting her. So yeah, that's the bad thing about her. Boys, next up, of course, you know what I'm talking about, is Rem from ReZero. Whoa, by far, Rem is like, oh my god. Let me get this straight. But ReZero, of course, is not new for the season, but it's a continuous series which continues on to, of course, Summer Anime 2016. So it still counts because last Waifu Wars in my season, I chose Emilia because Emilia had the most screen time than Rem. But this season, this Summer Anime 2016, Rem had the most screen time. So of course, she is a new girl being introduced to this Waifu War. So, Rem. What am I gonna talk about Rem about? There's so many good things, man. So many fucking good things about her. Jesus Christ. So let's just start with that she's a very cute blue-haired maid. And she also has a twin sister named Ram, and they're both, like, very identical, very cute girls. Like, holy shit. At first when I saw them, actually, at first when ReZero started, I thought they were both lollies, because, you know, they mostly cuddle up to each other and just talk cute. It's just, you know, pink-haired, blue-haired, Ram, close names, you know. Whoa, it's just really fucking cute. She's also a very lovable and kind person, and whoa, very protective and generous as well towards Subaru. Like, when something bad happens to Subaru, she just counter that she's always gonna be there for you. Like, if you're Subaru, she's always gonna be fucking there for you, because she shows so much love and kindness to Subaru, of course. The only bad thing about her, though, is that she goes psycho mode. She goes psycho mode. She like unleashes her power when she has her horn. She goes psycho mode with her big ass chained mace, man. She has an insane weapon and she goes berserk. She is brutal, and you know, her personality changes drastically when that happens, and there's a possibility as well that she can lose control over her power and just go berserk totally. So that's the only bad thing about her. But overall, she's a really freaking good girl. Next up we have is Princess Alicia from Tales of Zestria. Now, Princess Alicia she's a girl that really shows a lot of potential for Tales of Zestria. I mean, I really like her. She's actually the best girl in the series so far. So, of course, we know the good thing about her is that she is the princess of her own kingdom. So if you want her as a waifu, she is a princess, man. I mean, you could be a freaking prince or a king later on in the future. Oh, dude, you have the royalty, bro. She's a brave girl and a fighter. We've seen her fight during like the first like episode 1, of course. She was fighting those guys, and whoa, she's really good, but we haven't seen her fight throughout the future episodes, but hopefully we see more of that. She desires to help her people, so what her mission to do is actually find seraphims and shepherd to assist her on helping her people because of what happened from before. The only bad thing about her is that she's in danger, bro, because, you know, let's just say if she's your waifu, but you have to be like really protective towards her, because during this series she has a bounty, of course, and maybe we saw that assassins were trying to, you know, kill her. A lot of people are after her, so you gotta be protective if she's your waifu, man. That's the only bad thing about her. 2 more girls left, ladies and gentlemen, and the next one we have is Tori from Aldoraman of the Sky. So Tori is a red-haired girl, and I'm telling you right now, red-haired girls are my #1 most favorite. And then second comes silver, and then maybe third comes blonde, of course. So, she's a red-haired girl, which is my favorite when it comes to anime, as I told you before. She's a brave and talented fighter. Like, in the previous episodes, when, you know, the princess was captured, the blondie princess, whoa, she was absolutely brave and took on so many people with her dual swords. Bro, fucking brave. Expect her to be there for you. Like, if she's your waifu and you're in trouble and you're like maybe kidnapped or you're being, you know, held somewhere, expect her to be there for you and she'll fucking rescue you straight away, man. The only bad things about her, though, is that she, of course, she is assigned in a military school. And she probably won't be able to spend a lot of time with you because, you know, every day she goes to the military school because, you know, she needs, people require help, she goes to war, you know, fights. And yeah, she probably won't be able to spend much time with you, but, you know, overall, she's a good girl. I really like her. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, the final girl for this competition is, of course, Izzy or Bluesy Floozy. So, what we know about her is that she's a silver-haired girl, boys. Oh, yes, there's a lot of, you know, silver-haired girls in this series, as well as blondes and, of course, red-haired. So, what can we say about Izzy? She is a silver-haired girl, and she has a very sexy outfit when it comes to battling. Her battling style is epic. And she also loves to fondle with boobs. I mean, let's just say that one of the main characters, she's a girl, Toko, and she has big busts, bro. Like, when the series first started, like, I think in the first or the second episode, I don't remember, Izzy was just fondling with the big boobs. Like, holy shit. That sign told me she is a fucking goddess. Like, that was an amazing sight for me to see. That 2 girls playing with each other. Boys, let's go, let's go. She's very talented as well with guns, and she has an epic tattoo power when it comes to battling. Her style in battling using a pistol, like a fucking pistol. Holy shit, she's freaking good, bro. She's good. The only bad thing about her, though, is that she doesn't really like perverted stuff. Let's just say that if you remember the episode when she told Tom is her assistant, and of course Tom looked at the phone and saw a picture of Izzy, you know, while she was in her panties. That was fucking hot, and she just went crazy on him, and she just said, like, don't look at that picture. If she hates perverted stuff, she does perverted stuff on her own as well, man. She does perverted stuff to Toko and fondles with her boobs, like, and she doesn't like male people to do that to her at all. Like, yeah, it's kind of weird, but, you know, that's how she is. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, those are all the girls that I've summarized up, and the good things and the bad things about them. So, now, ladies and gentlemen, is the moment and truth to choose who the best girl is to be the waifu of this season. So, as we all know, things can be pretty difficult from here, and many people will agree or disagree with me sometimes, but of course, it's pretty obvious who I'm gonna choose from the series that I've watched and the episodes that have, you know, progressed through so far. But the girl that I think is the waifu of this season, and probably my waifu as well, and maybe yours too, has got to be Rem from ReZero. Dude, Rem has showed so much improvement in character development throughout ReZero. It's just insane. She didn't really have much screen time during the beginning. It was mostly Emilia who was, you know, everyone's favorite girl. But at the moment when Emilia didn't have much screen time after the episodes progressed, it was mostly Rem hang out with Shizuru. We knew at that moment Rem was like the best. A lot of you still think Emilia could be the best and maybe not Rem. I totally agree with that, but it's your choice. But I think that for me, Rem is the best girl for this season, ladies and gentlemen. So, she is the waifu. She has won this competition, ladies and gentlemen. So I just want to say to all of you, thank you so much for tuning in for this video. I had a lot of fun doing it. It had a lot of planning as well to find out the pros and cons. And of course, to find out the pictures that, you know, relate to what I was saying. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all in my next video. Adios.